Hey, Unit 13 here. I'm going to do a quick video of how I make my chicken bone stock. This is just a small batch you can see here that I'm making. However, when I'm canning chickens, I'll usually cook 8 chickens at a time. Take all the meat off of it that I want to eat, that I consider edible, and then that gets pressure canned. And then little bits of meat that are on like the wings and stuff that are just not worth trying to pick out. That, the skins, any kind of waste material except for bone will go into a separate pile that gets grounded into cat and dog food. I'll grind it up in a meat grinder. And then what I do with that is I put all of the bones and connective tissues and other stuff that I was able to pick off the bone, or some of it's still connected. Put that into my stock pot, and then I'll cook it for 24 to 36 hours, somewhere in there, until when I take the bones out, I can crush them between my fingers into a mush, so that literally, if you've ever picked up gritty sand, it'll feel like gritty sand. And then that can get pounded, or not pounded, or pounded, yes, if you want to go through the trouble. But then you can put that into a food processor, the bones like that, turn that into a paste, and then that can get mixed in with the chicken that gets ground. When you're grinding up the chicken, just throw little bits of that in the meat so it gets distributed throughout the grind. And then that get once I've got my stock, it gets strained a couple different ways. First, I just do a main strainer that you can see here, and then I have these filter cones that they use to filter cooking oil, like fryer oil in a restaurant, and then I'll filter out the fines from that, and then that's what goes into the can. And then I'll do a similar thing with the fat, so that I can preserve the fat from any animals that I'm cooking in bulk like that. They get strained the same way, and then once again pressure canned. All right, that's it.
Air Rescue, Engine 106, could you start to the Seminole gas station so we can set it up there to at least shorten the patient transport time?
Engine 106, that's affirmative. We'll load up here at the station and we'll be en route in a minute.
Copy that. Thank you, Cap.